shit. Two niggas with attitude.
When was it the first moment when you met Mac Dre and you connected with Mac?
Oh, I didn't meet Mac Dre until, let's go back to 91. 91. Yeah.
So now let's take a step back and bring us back into the future and the present of how you really start putting your foot down. I believe I think I heard you in one of your interviews or one of your dialogues speaking on how P was some influence too on your game as well, Master P.
No, I influenced his game.
Okay, it was vice versa. I knew it was somewhere or another. It was in there.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that blueprint. Let's talk about that. Let's go from when you went into I'm a Star, that your first rap booth, then you went into the big booth and you finally seen the main board, which really I'm sure that gave you your butterflies.
It
and
made me feel like I could be
this
a
shit.
big rapper now.
I made it. So take me from there, Jay.
Well, that's 92. I put out 2 products in 92, June 92.
When you say you put out 2 products,
EP,
be specific.
JT the Bigger Figure EP called Putting It on the Map. It was 6 songs.
Mm-hmm.
November, I put out Don't Stop Till We Major album, 14 songs. So now that's my first official album. That's 92. 93, November, I put out another project called Players in the Game. 94, I put out GLP, San Quinn, D-Mo the Youngster, Seth the Gaffler, Rich the Factor. By putting out all of them products, I show guys that when you get a buzz, you got to keep dropping shit. So I dropped like 5 projects back to back in the year of 1994. So it gave me power, and it made other people like Master P want to do business with me, and I was able to help him get his buzz.
And that's funny you say that, because I can specifically remember, and going back into the 90s and remembering, especially coming from Northern California, that you primarily definitely was one of them guys that was independent, whether you was big or not, independent. You're like, man, who is this little skinny nigga just keep dropping album after album? Or you know how when you go to Violence and you see the print boards and you see the ads, there go your damn poster board or your picture, some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like JT would just drop it, and then I believe a few of them start doing that, using that formula too, like Diggs, all the rest of them start doing it. So yeah, keep us moving along.
Doing the marketing and promotion of albums on the inside covers of the album that you're putting out. So if I drop an album this month, but it'll show 4 or 5 of the albums on the way. So that formula, Master P was able to utilize that.
The inside cover.
The inside cover that come from
wow, and that's how. Damn, and I never wondered how that came about. Like who created that? And that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Hey, man, we sitting right here on the red couch, man. It's gonna get deep, man. We giving y'all that hip hop dialogue right now, man. I got JT, the Bigger Figure, in here, man. A real legend in the game, man. Don't get it twisted, TV land. Do not get it twisted out there, man.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man. So okay, now you moving along, and you're going through these different studios, and you told yourself, now I can do this, right? When was your first actual big song you feel was a big song for you? And give it to JT.
No, I'm good right now.
What was your big song, your first big song, and was it a feature, or was you featured on somebody's song?
My first big song was actually 92, Frisco Niggas Ain't No Punks, and I featured my guys and another group called R.O.E Posse. We actually was in war with them, or our hoods was at war for 10, 15 years.
With both groups?
Our group and their group.
Oh, the RBL Posse.
Yeah, they was considered the ops, right?
Right.
1992, we squashed the beef. We recorded a song about it. We call it Frisco Niggas Ain't No Punks. That's my first big song. My second big song I do a year later, Players in the Game album. It's called Game Recognized Game, featuring Mac Mall. It's an anthem for the Bay Area. So that is my first official big song. To this day, that's my biggest song.
With Mac.
Yep.
How did that come about? How did y'all connect and how did that come
Well,
about?
I made the beat at Mom's house. I called up there to Young Black Brother Records to buy a beat for Kyrie to put on my album. And Kyrie wasn't in the office, but Mac Mall ended up calling me back. I guess they gave him the messages that JT, the bigger figure, called. So he called back, and then that's how we ended up talking. And he was like, "Well, I'm available right now." I said, "I'll come get you right now. We could do something."
Amazing.
And I went and got him and picked him up, brought him back, and that's how we did the song.
Amazing. Took advantage of the great moment right there.
Moment right there.
And that's and you know some TV there, see, that go to show you his hustle, right? Now, certain individuals, average individuals would be like, niggas would have came up with excuses, man, to prolong their own damn self when you got an opportunity right there, golden opportunity. I'm starting out, he fresh out. It makes all sense. Man, let's make this shit happen right now. But instead, niggas said, man, oh, well, you know, hey, man, can we do it tomorrow? Or, you know, prolong it. Then tomorrow may not come because he may get caught up in something else that he have to do. You feel me? Now, you done missed your opportunity. You done missed your window.
That's how I go for a lot of times, and a lot of people, it definitely go like that because you just don't know. But I was willing to stop what I was doing because I was excited and happy that he even called him my phone.
That's right. That's right, man. So you went and picked him up. You guys recorded. Now, did you record at the same studio across the street from the house, or you went to the big studio?
Nah, this was my studio in my house.
Okay, you got your own now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went and picked him up. Y'all to record. How many takes did y'all have, man? I mean, if you can remember, this the question of quiz. How many takes did Mac take when he got on to do it? Did he do 16 or 8?
I think it was 16.
How many takes was it on the recording?
Probably 3.
3 takes?
Together. Yep, because we was hungry. You know, he was fresh, hot in the game, fresh off dropping a hot-ass album, Illegal Business. I had 2 projects out. So I he already knew of me through my music, you know. So I was a fan of his album. I loved it, you know. And he just knocked it out. Then I knocked my parts out.
How many takes you did?
Probably the same. Yeah. Back then you knew your shit.
That's right.
You ain't got no time to be going in no booth.
Yeah, and we wasn't with that punch shit.
Back then you couldn't punch it. You got to do your whole verse.
That's right.
Yeah, punching wasn't popular back then.
No,
that didn't come.
Real metaphors, real hip hop.
That's that cheating shit.
Yeah, man.
2 bars at a time.
You
finish your whole album with nothing but punches. You could do it. It's doable. I didn't. I didn't punch to death.
Yeah, but that's not creative. That's not creativity. You feel me?
You are supposed to perfect your verse before you spit it. But back in the days, I guess being hungrier when you write your verse, you are more hungrier. As you get older, you can be less hungrier when you are recording the verse.
Right.
Like the way you say it. But back then, you trying to say it like Ice Cube. You trying to say it like, you know, Public Enemy or somebody.
Right.
Or Easy-E or Dr. Dre, somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you was trying to,
And then not only that, dude, you get a good opportunity to write. And once you write it, say like how we all are here right now, we're in a session. If my man in the booth first, then that gives us time to sit back and critique
and see how he come
off, right?
Oh, I gotta come off.
I
gotta come.
I know in my head, I know how to tweak my ad lib. Yeah, I know how to tweak my ad lib.
I know I gotta say something else.
You feel me? Yeah, exactly. Yes, that was the difference in it, man. Been in real live studios and really working with one another, bro. It took hip hop to a whole nother era, and now it's just send a song here and send a song there, boy. It ain't the same, homie. You don't know what you're getting back. You feel me? Because if I know I'm directing a song and I got money behind this song as well, meaning I got investment behind the song, nigga, I'd rather have that session because I want the chemistry amongst us all.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then I could sit there with my engineer and say, hey, I don't like that. Let's try this. Let's do. Feel me? But when you
adjust my ad libs,
you know what I'm saying? like I did a track on we did I did Bun. I got a matter of fact, I got a single that I've been sitting on, holding on. And it's Bun, E40, and Busta Rhymes. They never did a track together, song, all three of them. I got all three of them on the track. Motherfuckers hard banging. When I sent it to E knocked out his verse, sent it back. E40 sent the verse back. Then we sent it to Busta, but Busta sent his shit back mixed already.
2-track.
Yeah, mixed. No, yeah, separate. I sent him the whole track, but he sent his shit back mixed.
You can't separate it.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, that was the difference of it was like certain artists, they really, really like to critique their own shit. So he was like, no, son, you know, I'm sending this shit to the man. It's got to be right. So, hey, y'all send me the whole track, man, so I can do my thing. So I sent him the whole motherfucking track. Feel me? Sent it back already mixed. So when I sent it into the engineer, when I had to touch Busta Rhymes verse, you feel me? And then on E40 shit, they didn't really have to touch E shit. E shit was mixed. We just had to tweak it. Only verse that we had to mix was Bun shit because I recorded that live in the studio.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, man. So moving along, you did that track, that hot song with Mac. I'm sure y'all knocked down a few independent copies, and then you went on. What was your next move from there after Mac Mall?
Doing the 1994, dropping all them projects, the Demo the Youngster, Septic Gaffer, San Quinn, the GLP album, Rich the Factor. That solidified me. 1994 solidified me. 1995, Priority Records came. I did a deal with them for distribution. Master P, I signed April 13th. Master P signed April 17th, probably 4 days later. And
how ironic, man! Wow, history, man.
Yeah, we signed at the same time, and then from there, I just kind of the nationwide thing didn't go good with me because I was too young to comprehend and understand the workload that go with being a nationwide deal is different than being local at your mom's house, putting up posters, and I can just drive right.
Yeah,
now you got to send something to Florida. They need something in St. Louis. They need something in Tennessee, and I'm like, this is overwhelming. I'm a fucking kid. I'm 20 years old. I'm 21, but I wasn't a kid. I just didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you got a nationwide deal and you're not doing a nationwide promo tour. I did not know.
And you didn't have a nationwide team.
I didn't have a team like that. I had my mama. That was my team. Shout out to my mama. She did the best she could, but she wasn't a nationwide woman.
Right.
She knew how to send mail to nationwide. She knew how to fill out the packages to send.
Right.
But my mama wasn't familiar with taking me over there. And then I'm 20 years old anyway. I'm a man. I got to go. But I didn't know who to even go. I didn't know how do you go to another state. Back then, there wasn't no internet. So it was yellow pages.
So with that being said, did that bring conflict amongst yourself to where you end up breaching your contract on your deal where you couldn't fulfill?
I didn't fulfill the numbers that they needed to keep me on board.
So there was a breach.
That was a breach.
You can make it.
But the good news was I walked away with my publishing and masters and my name, and I owned everything. So I was like, it was a good experience.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah,
good
I lost on one note, but I didn't get robbed.
Right. It was an
L.
I heard that
some people that they put the money behind it, they
keep everything,
and then they just keep everything, and they don't put you out, and they don't let you go.
Yeah, because if they decide down the line, you feel me? They decide down the line, fuck it, we just throw it on the catalog. We're gonna do this 10-year anniversary. Okay, let's just put them search some albums we've been having in the closet. We just throw them on the catalog.
Yeah,
because they own them. So wow, okay, so you went to Priority. You and P got signed back to back, basically. And during that time, P went over there and set himself up to where he actually was.
He capitalized off the moment.
He shut down certain deals where certain individuals couldn't go to over there to Priority when he was there. I told him if you told Turner if you sign him, we gone. I ain't fucking with
We out of here.
I'm gone. Only niggas is here is the ones who was here before I got here. Feel me with the names. Other than that, I'm gone. So you know what I mean? He had it on lock, man. So basically that's crazy because you had the actual formula. Then he came up, got the formula,
and maximized it.
Maximized because he had the D money behind him. See, if you'd have had the D money behind you, oh, you'd have been unstoppable. You'd have been terrible. At that age, too, oh, you'd have been terrible. But your thing was you did it on your own, how you knew how at your best.
That's right.
And he did it with help because he had the D money behind him.
Yeah.
And then having the D money behind him and having a conversation with a young nigga who had a formula, he was just a smart businessman. Say, damn, this young nigga, he owning something.
Yeah.
Now, what if I do the same thing?
And that's exactly what he did. And that's why I always salute him, because it's evidence of the blueprint that God blessed me to bring to the table. Many men are using it now. It's a business model. You know, sometimes the architect don't get the benefit, but the people who come and rebuild behind the architect using the architect blueprint, they could even improve on whatever mistakes the architect made in the particular blueprint. And that's kind of how I look at it. Like even going to Africa, that wasn't very popular amongst our people as both like, this is an option. I'm going to Africa. That wasn't an option. That's never been an option. I've never heard it from not one of my guys or family members.
And I was jumping.
Africa is an option. So me, as another forefront of something else again, JT took a chance, boy. And not only did he do it, he went to 2 countries and did it. And not only did he go to 2 countries, he felt that shit.
The motherland.
Every step of the way.
The motherland.
The man over there by himself, building water wells and shit, feeding them people for a protracted period of time. The whole time I was there, you could find the evidence of what I was doing, right? But at a certain point, I'm like, I'm not getting nothing. I need to go back to America to go get something for me and my family now. I feel
you was providing.
I feel good.
You wasn't receiving, you was providing.
Yes, and
I'd
rather come back.
It was that time, but you felt that time and that need because God, obviously, Allah told you, you know, I need you that way right now.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Allah told you. It wasn't.
He guided me. I didn't guide myself to know Africa.
Yeah,
it
had to be a spiritual thing, and then not only that, it was a change of venue. Then we both know it was other things in your life going on back then. I needed to take your place, take yourself out of,
get away
just
from
total separation from jealous, envy niggas.
Yes,
the bullshit.
Because one thing,
instead of niggas just being loyal and real and playing their roles in their places, it's always destruction when we come together and we get money. Why is it that, nigga, you're the sound man. You're the sound man. I am the director. He's the writer, creator. He's the key grip. Nigga, don't try to make him key grip and tell him what to do with key grip and tell me, the director, how to direct my film and tell this nigga how to write the film. Play your fucking role, man. That's it. When we all play our role, this shit come together like butt cheeks. It works. This is what the white folks do, man. This is what the Jews do. This is what every other race do, every other culture, but jackass, bro. It's always got to be separation, triggeration, anger, mad, or another nigga in your ear, man. If that was me, but this ain't you, nigga. That's the problem. This ain't you.
It's not a.
You feel me?
I think what I was experiencing was that so much had happened for me so quick, independently. It brought so much jealousy from those who wanted the same results for themselves, but they could have did it. They just didn't try, or maybe they tried and it didn't work. But I became the scapegoat for many men to say, well, you the reason why I ain't balling. Nigga, I ain't the reason why you ain't balling, nigga. See, Fig fucked up the deal. If it wasn't for Fig, I fucked up the deal. So shit like that.
So let's jump, because I'm gonna close us out. Africa is our topic. We're gonna speak on the way out closing. We're gonna go back to the motherland because like you said, it was the spirit. Basically, it was Allah, the spirituality of just telling you, hey man, it's time to just go. All the bullshit that's going on around in your life, put the kids up, put the wifey away right now. I need you to go. And you left, bro, because you straight literally just disappeared. One minute you in the A, and you say, hey niggas, I'm going to Africa. Fuck everybody, I'm gone. I ain't coming back. And then I'm finna sit for the wifey and we out of here. And I'm like, this nigga really in Africa. So for 2 years, I've been chanting, nigga, I'm finna go out there with JT to Africa, nigga. I'm on my way to Africa.
Get the fuck away from these niggas. I'm about to
I'm on my way to Africa. So I said, when he came back, that's why I say, Jay, what the hell you doing back, man? So look, going back into the hip-hop era, you did your hot song with Mac Mall. After Mac Mall, kind of give me a listing of a producer / writer and an artist of some of the main key artists that you worked with back in the 90s?
In the 90s, shit. I mean, I think Snoop Dogg was the biggest artist that I collaborated with. That was like 90. That was like 97. Yep, 97. Um, Prior to that, E40, Master P, RBL Posse, Totally Insane, Mac Mall, Ray Love, 94. I got to be part of the video, that 2 videos Tupac directed. So working with Pac through the videos, through Mac Mall and Ray Love songs. Yeah, I think that for the 90, oh, and then Daz Dillinger in 99, Yuck Mouth.
Nice lineup. Nice lineup.
Yeah.
How
and the
was
Outlaws.
it?
And the Outlaws.
Okay. So how was it?
And Sibo. Sibo too. Gotta throw his name in.
Who else from home front up north, Northern California, that you worked for before, out besides Sibo and Yuck? When you got down with Yuck, was it the Loonies itself or was it just Yuck?
It was just Yuck Mouth. Oh, and I did stuff with Mr. Fab, the Delinquents, and Too Short.
Okay, major.
Basically everybody.
Major. They
almost
especially
everybody.
from the home front.
Yes, almost everybody.
Now, how was it How was it when you connected and you worked with Pac? How was that experience, man? I'm sure, because soon you say the name Tupac, and then you're an individual who literally not know of him, and you worked with him. The first thing TV land, but that become aroused to everybody. They want to know. So I want all my supporters and my fans out there, my subscribers, to know, how was it with JT Figure work with the great late Tupac, man, Shakur, man?
Man, I think the vibe with Pac was just a ball of energy, like a energetic person. His whole aura was just more energetic of discussing what the video was about, what everybody parts is. The director calling the shots. Hey man, I want you to do this. Hey bro, I need you to get more of this. Come on, Marlon, give me some more energy on this next scene. Light man, give me the light, turn the light. Like he knew what he wanted. At the time, when this is 95, this is 95, some point in 95, before he got shot. He was going to court, and then this is like a week before he got shot, is this video shoot in LA. I'm down here with Maul and Ray Love. Whenever it's a break time, oh, your camera tripping right there.
Yeah, shut down. Yeah, it's closing. At the bottom, no, close it.
Yeah, he had a court that he had to deal with, but he was smoking his weed. Like a lot of times, a lot of us, if we stressed out, the type of smoking that we'll do is back-to-back smoking of a big blunt, though. Not like little blunts and you taking a break. Them motherfuckers fat and they big, but you can run through it, because whatever you thinking about, you running through that thing, and it ain't, and then you rolling another one. That level of stress where you rolling big blunts back to back. That's the last time my last thoughts of Pac is sitting in the RV with him, and he just was rolling them bitches back to back. And it was just me and him sitting inside of the RV at this time. Everybody had went to do whatever they was doing, but I remember just from all that energy, but now inside this RV, it's like.
Was he on the Newports then at the same time? Back to back, just like the weed, man.
Yep, the Newports with the blunts. The combo, the deadly combo.
Deadly combo, man.
Back to back, though.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
Man, so now you work with Pac, you work with some of I'm talking about some of the greatest names coming back in that era, in the 90s, and our era coming up in hip hop, especially coming up out of the Bay, man, and just on the flute, just self-learning and self-teaching yourself. Now you decided, because you was an explorer, young nigga, man, and you was a visionary, man. That's why I like about you, I respect about you. You a nigga that ain't scared to do whatever it is your mind tell you, and you want to try, whether you fail in it or you lose, because that's what business. See, us as black men, this is where the not teaching comes in effect that, man, when it's supposed to be this way. Anything you sell out to do for yourself, everything ain't gonna work all the time.
No.
Some things we gonna fail. And you get back up, you learn from that. You say, okay, well, let me try it this way, or let me go try this now.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you successful, because you won't prevail, you won't give up. You're relentless, you know what I'm saying? So you did your thing all through the 90s. You came down from Northern California all the way to LA. You worked your way to Watts. You was introduced to me. We got introduced to one another. We connected. I was hosting during the Watts Festivals during them years, man. You know what I mean? I was running my machine, PCE, Paper Chase Entertainment, which was the same formula that my little homie has today with TDE. Before TDE, there was PCE, Paper Chase Entertainment. So I had one of the biggest buzz going on in Watts from an independent perspective. I had all kind of cats signed in my label, from the Jordan Downs, the Pure Courts. I had the regime because we were in the peace treaty era at that time. So I had all the Crips and Bloods together. And so you go through that era, and then you decide, damn, you turn around and have another epiphany and say, man, let me go to Atlanta, man. What was that? Tell me that thought. What made you decide to say, let me pack up, leave Northern, let me shoot to the A, and go put my film. No, excuse me. Before let me take that back, TV Land. Before you got to Atlanta, you made another move first. You went to Arkansas, I believe, Alabama, wherever you found the young nigga at, man. The goofball nigga that's the funniest nigga, I think, was the funniest, coldest nigga that you worked with. And you came up with your TV series.
Curtis Snow.
That I was mad I wasn't in, man, because I said, man, I gotta catch this nigga JT, man.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be all over that damn Curtis Snow shit, man.
Yeah, you know what? I can tell you the timeline was this though. 2010 when I moved to Atlanta, but Zaytoven in 1998 when we met, we worked for a whole year in 1999.
Oh, young Zay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, okay.
So
Man,
Zaytoven.
another piece of your resume.
Yes. Him moving there play a big part, because for 10 years straight, he was like, bro, come down here, come to Atlanta. I would visit for 3-4 days and always come back.
Right.
But you can't get the full effect in
No,
3-4 days.
yeah.
I never didn't pay attention to that 3-4 day shit. I thought I was making impact because I got a few numbers. They played my song at the strip club. I felt like I turned up. Man, you did not turn up. And I ain't been in no hoods, no projects. I don't know no apartment buildings. I just know DJs at a fucking strip club. And that's not, that could give you the impression like you own.
Right.
But that's not actually on.
Right.
You got to meet other people that's in the street. That's the way this shit go. My man's like, Jay, it's two Atlantas. It's the world you see, colleges, radio, the black entrepreneurship, and then it's the underworld, JT. It's only two Atlantas, nigga. The underworld and this world that's the illusion.
It's like
that you
light,
can pay
light
money
and dark
to be part of this world. You can pay to play. When you go in Magic City and play your song and this bitch packed, for that moment in time, you the best thing going in the world. And you might subject to throw $5,000 in this one time your song playing. You might tell them spend it back again, because in this moment, nigga, this is my moment right now. The club is packed. In the Bay, ain't none of that. The club shot up. The club is, nigga, you got your car getting broke into outside, nigga. If you in the Bay Club,
Yeah.
every car down this for 2 blocks, the windows is gone. Every time the club opened, this block right here it gets spanked. So coming to Atlanta was the invitation to Zaytoven telling me that the marketplace, you have several black colleges. They play, all of them play music. If something get hot right here in Atlanta right now, that shit's subject to spread to New York, LA, everywhere else. If it get hot amongst these college students, these motherfuckers ain't just moving to anything. If you catch a buzz right here with your movies or your music or anything, then you have a chance to spread across the whole America, because so many people from somewhere else living in Atlanta.
Right. It's a great
that move,
that demographic.
I brought my Bay Area game to Atlanta and started to do films, movies, compilation soundtracks, albums. I changed my name. I started doing marketing, promo. I started showing people my humanity by picking up the homeless people that look like trash to them, but to me it was a treasure. It's 300 homeless people standing over here.
Put them to work.
If you spend $10 with
They
just
gonna
a
be
few of them,
pleased.
you gonna have some loyal people.
That's right. So it's safe to say that, okay, you left Northern California with the influence of Zaytoven basically telling you, man, look, man, it's that time, man. You got
And me seeing it.
yeah, and you
seeing
seeing
Gucci
it
Man,
and
the OJ,
experiencing
the
it
Juice
yourself.
Mans, and
Right.
the Waka Flockas, and all these dudes
I need
that
to be
used
right
to just
here
be
in
walking
these
around the
faces.
house. Now these the guys.
Right.
Bankroll Freshes, all these dudes.
So you said, fuck it, I'm gone. You packed up, you left.
Yeah, because
How where okay, now you leave, you get to the A. Where and when was it you ran into Curtis Snow?
that happened 3 years later.
Down the line.
Yeah, I moved 2010. I didn't meet Kurt till 2013.
Okay.
2013, I lived in Bankhead, West Side Atlanta. Kurt lived in the Bluff, probably 3 or 4 blocks more down.
Okay, that's what made me think Arkansas, the Bluff. When you say the Bluff,
Yeah.
that's the A though, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what made me think.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Yeah, see, yeah.
And they killing over there. Yeah. So that's why you sound the same. The Bluff, Pine Bluff. They both sound the same, and it's both a lot of killing.
Yeah, wild niggas is wild over here in the Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
So okay, you meet Curtis. But how did it come about? I'm saying I'm just curious. I'm interested.
I was looking for him. I watched his first movie, Snow on the Bluff Part 1.
So who produced the first?
A whole nother dude produced that. I produced Snow on the Bluff 2, the sequel.
So okay, so when you watched the Snow on the Bluff,
I knew it was ghetto. I knew it was
because as a filmmaker, bro, myself, right? I said, damn, I wish I could have grabbed that nigga right there, because that nigga was marketable. He was money, bro. This nigga literally walking around these hoods, robbing niggas live on camera, man, and doing all this shit. I said, oh, man, this nigga's the first. He was cold with it. Walk up to the car, I'm talking about crack you. Hey, huh? What's that? What you want? What you need? Come on now, come on. And then rob a nigga right. I said, this nigga Curtis Snow was vicious with it, man. So okay, y'all link up. But okay, but I'm still. I want you to tell me how did you called him, Jay? What?
Nope, I called it. It was one of his partners. I lived down the street. He lived down the street. His partner knew him. I want to put him in my movie. I got a few dollars.
Oh man, that's my
and that
boy,
nigga
man.
pulled up for the money.
Man,
for money, niggas pull up.
That's right. That's right.
And I'm right down the street, but I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna come film it in his hood. Tell that nigga I want to put him in I want him to do a scene for my movie. He called that nigga like, shit, I'm coming. Pull up, I give him the money, nigga, whoop, we do the scene, we exchange numbers, and that's how I started.
Major.
That's how I met a lot of these niggas. That's how I met Future. I met anybody I met. It was a nigga standing around here, down the street, something like that.
I knew the nigga. Huh?
Yeah, because everybody want to be a rapper out there. Let me not say everybody. So many people want to be a rapper or a singer.
Be involved.
Yes, because you could be broke today in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
30 to 60 days right now, you could be the next little baby. That's how I go in Atlanta. I don't know what the fuck happened to California that it ain't enough DJs or enough clubs. I don't know. But all I know down there, when a group of DJs be like, ooh, this nigga hot. They be out of here.
Yeah, they push. Then it triggers on down.
I got to see Young Thug take flight from nothing. I got to see the Migos take flight from nothing. I got to see Rich Homie Quan take flight from nothing. Like, from nothing. To a nigga selling weed out here on the corner, to a nationwide star. I got to witness it. That's what made me say, I might don't get what they getting, but I'm become something about this bitch. I'm gonna be nigga young Spike Lee. Finna drop 50 movies on these niggas. They gonna
nobody
have to
touching that era.
And that's where I want that. I became a household. Trap Police became a household. I'm a famous face. No matter where I go, still when I come back around, somebody be like, "Hey, you the dude from the movie, son?" Man, me and my wife and them watched the movie, man. The goddamn bootleg, man. We got the DVD or we seen it on YouTube, or you know.
Yeah, that shit's hot big, man. It just fucked me up when I see the Tony Snow, and then I look up. I said, wait a minute. I'm looking at the credit. I go, I pick my phone up. And I'm going through my old phone. I said, man, what is this number at? That's that nigga JT ass, man. I said, man, I gotta get to the A or something. What did he do? I thought y'all was literally in Arkansas though.
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah.
I said, man, that shit was hot.